Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first official chill stream that has been recorded for Patreon. I apologize, my dog always decides when I start recording that he can't handle his life, so he's having a moment here. He's about to start chewing on his very loud bone, which is what he does to deal with his anxiety, so we're not going to stop him. And then he flops on the floor, and it's very, very loud. So, welcome. We have now recorded this thing twice. Live in the Discord server, but my capture card was having some issues, which is apparently a known issue, but I'll talk about that a little bit further into the stream. So we're gonna just do it this way. I'm not live this time. I'm just gonna grind in Animal Crossing and try to talk to myself for a little while, and hopefully that'll do for our first one. I do have some things in place that the future ones will go much better than this. But I figured, you know what, we'll just do this for now and go from there. So, what is a chill stream? Well, for anybody that doesn't know, a chill stream is just that, where it's a stream that is going on with the intent of being just sort of a relaxing, calm thing in the background while you do other things. So you could be working, could be studying, could be sleeping, that kind of thing. It's a calm game. It's a quiet experience. It's not intended to be high energy. It's not intended to be loud. The game isn't supposed to be a shooting game or a high energy game like a Mario game or something. So we're gonna grind Animal Crossing because there isn't much I've found that is more relaxing than Animal Crossing. It's on a beach, on a deserted island, for heaven's sake. So that is the intent. So Isabelle here is welcoming us. So let's get started. See what she has to say. So the island name is Kismet. This is my new island. It is Tuesday at about 3:15, so I did reset the time on my island. I was time traveling a little bit to bring in the villagers I wanted, but I've gone back to the normal time. So let's see what she says. Oh, cautionary tale. Oh, works of art that are fake. That means we have Red on the island today. Red is our art dealer. He's a fox, and he's kind of a fraudster, but you get real stuff from him every now and then. So she's just warning us. It's always nice. They introduced this this feature in the 2.0 update in November, where she kind of gives you a heads up on who's on your island, what special character you get, because otherwise you're just kind of running around and you have no freaking clue who's where, and it's awesome. So we have Red. We don't have a campsite villager or anything today, which is fine. And then they introduce these little, I don't know, messages, these little tips as well. Kind of interesting. So this is my character. Today she's being semi-mime, but I just like the red, white, and black together when I found the outfit in the store yesterday. So I ran with it. I change her look completely every day or two. She had pink hair the other day, so I don't even know what this says. Yesterday I wore myself out, so I decided to sleep in and spend the whole morning lying around in bed. Sounds like a plan. But I still woke up at the usual time today, like I just couldn't wait to wear myself out all over again. Yours in frustration, Savannah. Savannah is one of our villagers. Apparently she's having a tough time. Awesome. I'll keep that one for now because I don't have a whole lot in my mailbox. When the villager mail starts to add up, you start deleting things, but for right now I'm good. All right, so the idea behind this basically came from something I do myself. I watch a lot of, sorry, I'm trying to focus on the game and talk. This is not good. I watch a lot of ASMR on YouTube to sleep and to relax and stuff like that. And one of the things that some of my favorite ASMR people do is they do chill streams where they're not like gamers who stream like on Twitch or whatever, but they do streams every now and then that are sort of in place of the ASMR, where the whole idea is just to zone out and chill. So that was kind of where I got the idea, because I used those in my previous life a lot for work and stuff like that, especially work. My previous career before I started doing voice acting full-time was very brain heavy. So I would spend a lot of time in very focused, very detailed work. And I couldn't have things that could potentially distract me. So music for me is very distracting, even classical music, because I find myself listening to it. If there's music on, I have to listen to it. I have to stop and sort of hear what's going on and analyze it and really appreciate it. It's just always how I've been. And I couldn't do that, but I also can't work in complete silence either. So when I was at my old office before the pandemic, yeah, I could just close my door and there'd be people on the other side of the door, and it was loud enough, but it wasn't enough. So I used to use these chill streams just to zone out to. And really, they were a lifesaver because my brain focused so much easier when I had something just kind of din in the background. I don't really watch TV. I mean, I have a couple of shows that I follow. Most recently, Stranger Things. Thank you, COVID. But I don't watch TV, so having a show, but even then I have to follow a plot and things, right? So I found that didn't work. Whereas a streamer who's just, playing a game and yapping about life and whatever was easier. The other reason I wanted to do this is I'm always being asked for safe for work content that people can listen to at work. Because not all of us can listen to the NSFW stuff at work. Oh, apparently I didn't mute my phone. Not all of us can listen to the NSFW stuff at work. And, I don't want to... I don't want to be the reason anybody gets in trouble. So I want to do more content that is safe for work, but there's only so many stories I can tell, right? So this way I can create content that sort of meets that safe for work need without running out of stories. And it gives people something to listen to that they don't have to focus on the beginning, the middle, and the end to know what the heck's going on while they're working. It seemed like a really good idea when I was talking about it with a bunch of my patrons and some of the people that I know listen to me. They thought it was a great idea. They thought that this is something that they would enjoy. Apparently they listen to other game streamers, so why not, right? So here we are. That is the history of our little chill stream here. Now, let's talk about the tech issues that I've been having. So the first stream, the very first one that I recorded live in the Discord server, went really well. Was having problems with OBS, which is what I've been using because it's already on my computer. And I had my tech guy give me more virtual memory because with all the stuff that I do and all the processes and shit, I needed more. So he did, but apparently my computer is a finicky girl and did not like it that somebody else was playing around with her settings. So the first stream didn't save properly. The file was absolutely corrupted and it was just a loss. I spent some time trying to figure it out and nothing I did could salvage the file. So I did a second one. It was rather impromptu. I think I gave like 24 hours notice. That I was doing it again, and gave it my all to do it a second time. Thought I had fixed the issue with the Elgato. So the Elgato does something called a flashback recording mode. So as soon as you turn on, the Elgato is the capture card. As soon as you turn it on, the default is that it starts recording automatically. It starts what it calls a flashback file, and that then you can set to a timestamp wherever you want it to actually start recording. So you can do your entire stream and then you just pick the timestamp in the recording where you want it to actually save the file as a regular video file from. So the first stream, I let it do that because it's what I've done with this before. And didn't see any issue with it. Well, it corrupted. So the second one, I thought, I'm not messing around with this. I'm just going to hit straight up record right from the word go, and I'll just have the video file as soon as I'm done. Well, apparently my computer had other ideas. So I had the file I'm looking for fossils, if anybody was wondering why I'm running around my island like I'm drunk. I'm not. I'm looking for fossils. I'm just doing my daily grind before we go and do some other stuff. Anyway, so I'm looking around for the file after the stream because it closed. I hit stop on the recording and it closed unexpectedly, and I went, what the heck happened here? And I couldn't find the actual file, but I found the flashback file. So I thought, okay, no big deal. I can just go in and replay that and do what I gotta do. Yeah, no. As soon as you reopen OBS, it clears the flashback file or the Elgato, sorry. As soon as you open the Elgato software again, it clears the flashback file and you have nothing. So the entire stream was lost. And I went, oh my God, because it's not a file that you can just save and use elsewhere. It's specific to this software. So the whole stream of the second one just doesn't exist anymore because the Elgato erased it as soon as I opened the program. I was very upset. So I couldn't figure out why this was happening, because I've never had tech issues like this before, like ever. I mean, I run tech all the time with all the recording stuff that I do, right? And I have run the Elgato before without issue. Uh-oh, I have a sick baby. Hold that thought. I have a sick little boy here. This is Lobo. He's very sick. Uh-oh. He needs medicine, so we're gonna go get him medicine. They're so cute when they're sick. I hate to say it, but they are. Anyway, so here's the thing. Apparently, my computer, as much as I love it, her, I don't call it it, I call her her. As much as I love her, is a little bit older than I would like to admit, and doesn't have the strength that she needs to do all the stuff that I regularly require her to do. That's only a recent development, apparently. I'm not sure why. My tech guy was trying to explain it, and I'm like, this is a completely different language, because I'm tech savvy to a point, but not that tech savvy. So I said, well, what do I do? It's a laptop. It's not expandable. I can't just put new parts in it and make it work. What do I do? And they said, okay, well, you can either not do what you're trying to do, or you can upgrade. And I went, that sounds expensive. So I ended up building a computer with the place that he recommended. So my tech guy recommended a computer place. It's like a family-owned business. I totally lost my train of thought there. It's like a family-owned business. It's not like a Best Buy or something, but it's a bunch of computer technicians that actually build these things from scratch. So he recommended them, and I went, I told them what I do to an extent, and what I'm trying to do, and they custom built me a computer, put all the components that I need for all the things that I'm trying to do together, and said, this is what you need. And I looked at it and I went, oh, okay. So as of the end of this week, there will be a new computer sitting in my studio, which I don't know how I feel about that, but if it's what I need to do, it's what I need to do. I've been having trouble lately too with Adobe Audition. Audition did an update recently, and suddenly all of the rendering and the applications of some of the bigger processes are taking so freaking long. When I do adaptive noise reduction, it takes like 5 minutes on a 30-minute file. Like, it's disgusting. So I have a feeling that as time goes on, my laptop is going to be more and more inadequate. So I kind of feel like I'm just getting it in front of the issue before it becomes a bigger issue and it actually gets me stuck, where I like need to do something and I can't, or the damn thing crashes, which is my other concern. The other part of it is the hard drive on the laptop is only 500 gigs, and I have about 1.2 terabytes of just audio stuff. So that doesn't work. So I have an external drive that's all my audio stuff. But it's weird when I'm trying to work with my stuff because it all automatically saves to Dropbox. I have 2 different Dropbox accounts that I auto-save everything to. And then it also goes to the external drive. So trying to edit when I have nothing saved to the hard drive is just, it's a pain in the butt. Anyway, that was a very long-winded little explanation for what's been going on, but that was the tech issues and the reason behind them. So now I should be able to stream live and record the stream and not lose the stream. And it should actually make all of my stuff faster, like my editing, my setup for my recording, because I can actually leave certain things plugged in because I asked for the maximum amount of USB ports and HDMI ports and USB-C ports that I could get on the tower. So I can actually leave a bunch of my stuff set up so I don't have to actually unplug and replug and use the hub and pain in the butt. So it'll be a lot faster, it'll save me a lot of time, and I think I'll just be a lot less frustrated with it. Because you know when you don't realize there's a problem until somebody gives you the solution that you didn't know you needed, and then you go, oh yeah, okay, there was a problem, right? Like that's kind of how I feel here. It feels like that's what's happening, and I feel like with the new computer that's going to be a little bit different. So that's what's going on. So by the end of the week I'll have that and I'll be able to start editing and everything on it. The good news is I don't save things to my hard drive, so I don't have anything to like transfer over, so it's not going to be a big thing, and I save everything to like the Google accounts and things, so I don't have to worry about it. So it's not going to be like back in the day when you used to get a new system and you'd be like, oh my god, it's going to take me 3 days to transfer everything over. No, it's not going to be that big of an issue, so I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so what the hell's going on in this game here? I think I've got all my fossils. I'm just kind of looking around because I don't think I got them all yesterday, so I should have some. I keep getting clay out of balloons and it's very irritating. And I also apparently have 2 gyroid fragments to bury, and I don't collect the gyroids, so I don't even know why I get the fragments, but one was on my beach and one was from a mystery island, like a Captain Island, so I got them because they were there. And then I finally caught an atlas moth, because I want an atlas moth model for when I decorate, so I'm trying to figure out what all I need and where I gotta go, and I wanted to decorate my house, but I didn't have the items, and it's very frustrating. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll make it work. I always do. There, my gyroids are done. So let's go deal with this stuff, and then we'll go over to Harv's Island, see what's kicking over there. We should probably go... Do I have money? I do. We should probably go talk to Red, see what he's got on the boat for us. And because this museum has like nothing, but I also have a second island. Well, I have my first island. This is the second island. I have my main island on my Switch that I use for all the games I play. This Switch is basically for Animal Crossing. But my main island, I think I need 2 paintings and 2 pieces of art, and then I have a full museum for everything, which is kind of cool. So I want to see, I always check and see if Red has what I need for the other island first, because it feels more pressing. This island is so new, it doesn't need anything close to that specific yet. I apologize, I keep yawning. I don't know why, I slept last night. Oh, Sydney. Sydney will be leaving us soon, but I haven't had the heart to leave her yet. Oh, she's giving us a hot dog costume. That's interesting. She's very pretty, but I already have a purple villager, that little dude that's chasing a butterfly behind her. That's Static. I'm going to be keeping him. I wasn't going to keep him originally, but I think I am now, because I just fell in love with him. I actually have a video clip when I was testing OBS in front of my house. Oh, there's Marty. Marty is my newest villager. He's very cute, but he has a very unfortunate rug in his house. We'll hopefully see that later. Anyway, so I was out on the beach in front of my house, and all of a sudden Static comes around the back and just starts singing. Like, just straight up serenading me and not giving any cares about it. Just, that's what he was doing, and I was gonna sit there and listen. So I was like, he's just entirely too cute. I can't. So I decided to keep him. So Static will be staying. This is Blathers, for anybody that doesn't know. Blathers runs the museum. Blathers is an owl, so he sleeps all day. He's also an owl who hates bugs. He gets right wigged out about them. It's kind of funny. We're going to have him assess our fossils, see if we got any good ones, or if we just got some things to sell. We're also going to go get our coffee. One of the things in the November update that came in was Brewster, the cafe up at the top of the museum there. And I was so excited because now my characters can have their daily caffeine fix just like I do. And that makes me no end of happy because we're all caffeine addicts. I'm just adjusting my headphones, so if you hear them, I apologize. All right. I'm using the Yeti to record, and it's interesting. Ooh, but there we go. Okay. That's better. I'm just having a moment where I'm checking settings. Yes, I should check this stuff before the stream. But, you know, here we are. Okay, I just want to see if I can be heard if I sit differently. There we go. There. Okay. All right. I think everybody can hear me. Good. All right. Got our tech issues figured. All right. So, as I was saying, so now we get coffee, and it's like my my character can be as much of a caffeine addict as I am, which is awesome. So, although I haven't been able to have caffeine lately, which is kind of frustrating. Oh, I didn't even see. Did we have anything to donate? No, we didn't. So now he's like, oh, no, you silly girl. This is what we're supposed to have, but we don't. With me having long COVID, I've had some problems with my voice, my chest, and all this garbage. I'll spare you the details. But one of the things that the medical personnel that I've been dealing with, so I have like a team that I'm dealing with, they keep telling me no coffee, no caffeine, because it screws up the voice, it dries out the vocal cords and all this other stuff. And that is absolutely disheartening for me because I drink coffee a lot in the morning. I've cut back quite a bit since I left. Oh, my neighbor decided to use his really loud car. My neighbor has a vintage car. It's something from the 60s. I don't know. He told me what it was and I can't remember. But it's really freaking loud if you can hear it. Anyway, so he's decided he's going to go play with that now. So I apologize. I'm not in the studio. I'm just out on my regular desk right now. So anyway, so they told me to stop coffee, and I was like, I can't with this. I had just cut back already when I left my previous job a few months ago, and I was like, you want me to give it up altogether? Dude, you're gonna like kill me here. So I've been doing well though. I've been drinking tea and lots and lots and lots of water. So they tell me I'm doing better, but I'll be doing just fine when I get my coffee back. So Brewster has given us our coffee, and I'm not friends with him yet, so he's still giving me dirty mugs. It was funny when the update came out that brought Brewster, we discovered after people had played it for a bit that Brewster actually gives you dirty coffee mugs until you're his friend. Nobody knew this until a chunk of dialogue came out, and then all of a sudden he was just like, I'll even give it to you in a clean cup, and we were like, wait, what? So apparently you have to be his friend for him to give you a clean cup of coffee. Little gross, but that's okay. We'll overlook it. It's just one of the details that I love about this game. It's one of the things that the developers just thought of. Like, who would have thought of that? Let's have the coffee guy, who's rough and tumble rough, doesn't really act like he likes anybody, as he actually gets to like you. He gives you a clean cup instead of a dirty one. I just ran into the shed. That was awesome. Kind of funny, but gross, but funny, you know? Now, if an actual coffee shop did that, they'd be shut down. But it's Brewster, so we kind of look the other way. So now we've done our fossils, and I'm just putting stuff in storage because we have stuff. Ooh, I have something up here. I don't even know where this came from. Oh, that's the hot dog costume. Why do I need a hot dog costume? All right. Now we'll go and sell what we have. Ooh, Audie and Static and Marty and Lucky. This is Lucky. Lucky is my little mummy dog. And by mummy, it's like M-U-M-M-Y. He's actually, for anybody not watching, just listening, he's wrapped in bandages like a mummy, and he only has one eye out. I love him. His house is a graveyard. Marty, get out of my way. His house is a graveyard. It's very cute. He has like a skeleton and everything. It's morbid, but it's cute. So we'll go and sell, and then we'll check out the Able Sisters too, because I'm still building my wardrobe. And I try to change every couple days at least. But if I find something in the shop that I really like, I'll just buy it and change right there. And then I have to go home and I have to check what I look like so that I can match my appearance to the outfit. It's a big process. So we'll get the little nooklings here to purchase my fossils. See how much we make. There's a video camera at the back there that I really want to buy because it's red, but I think they're really expensive. I think they're like 40 grand or something. Ooh, I made 20. That's cool. Those are some good fossils. What do we got? That's a toilet. We don't need a toilet. I think I have one. Two, I think. It's a video camera. How much is it? 32,000. Okay. This isn't the one I was thinking of. The other one was 40, so I will buy it. I have that. The more items I buy, the more I have when I'm decorating later, so it's good. And this spotlight thing, what do they call it? Stage lights. Yeah, that works. These are kind of cool because they light up in different colors. 4,500. I can do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll figure it out. Okay, there we go. So now, go back out here. Okay, now we'll go into the Able Sisters. I'm gonna grab a drink while she's doing that, because... Good stuff. Alright. Now, I don't know if Sable has any more patterns for us. I've been getting patterns from her almost every day, because she likes us now. Oh, apparently we have a new one. Yep. It takes her a bit to warm up, but when she does, it's good. It's good. Okay. Let's see what they have today. I'm loving this little, like, Queen of Hearts type dress that I'm wearing. Like, it's really cute. I love the, like, stitching up the back. Alright, what do we have? The chino pants are cute. I really like the checkered jumper dress. I don't know if I have it, though. I'm starting to not remember what I've already purchased. You know you had a problem when. These sandals I bought yesterday. Have I bought the water shoes? Yeah, I bought the water shoes, the water sandals. I haven't bought the sporty sandals, I don't think. And I have a few of the ribbon sandals. See, the thing is, I don't need every color of every item. How cute is this? Oh my. Oh, I'm adorable. The sailor color dress. How cute is that? But do I want it in that, or do I want it in this? No, I like the navy better. Totes. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then I really like the striped tights. Not with this outfit, because no. But I do like having them. And she needs socks. She doesn't have socks. Again, not with this outfit, because no. And we'll get the rhinestone shades, because she doesn't have sunglasses, really. I think I have the lacy shirt. I did buy that last time it was in the store. And then for shoes, I feel like I bought these already. But I know I did not buy this color, so we'll do that. There. I made my purchase, but I'm still wearing my Queen of Hearts dress today because I just put it on like the end of yesterday, so the things that go through my mind, honestly. Alright, so we've done that now, and we only have $5,000 left because we like to spend, apparently. I have money trees all over my island because I plant them and then I never harvest them, so it's fine, but I would laugh because I feel like I'm broke, but I'm not. Alright. Go put some things away and then we'll go check out... Oh, I do need money because I gotta go check out the shyster at the back there. Alright. So I might have to harvest a money tree. That's okay, that's what they're there for. It's like emergency savings. We don't have... Well, we do have a bank. We have the Nookstop bank there, but... What do I want to cut down? Because I always cut down the money trees when I harvest them because I don't need them for anything else. Do I have an actual axe? No, I don't. I forgot. It broke on my Captain Island yesterday. When I plant the money trees, I always plant them wherever the spot happens to be, so they're all kind of willy-nilly. Because this island is... It's really disorganized. It's kind of a crap heap right now because I just started it like 2 weeks ago. And... Okay, I thought it was glitching, sorry. I just started it 2 weeks ago, and so I haven't really done any, like, designing with it. I haven't really put anything anywhere that I want it to be, and haven't really started creating an island that looks decent. It's just kind of all over the place. So when I find the money spots, I just let the trees grow wherever they are. So anytime I need something, it's always easier just to cut down the tree because I'm gonna have to do it anyway. I have way too many trees, so that way I know which ones have been harvested, because otherwise there's just trees everywhere and it's a big pain. So alright, now I have my... Oh, Marty, he's fishing and just ran into learn to run. Now I have my axe. So there's two side by side here, so I'm gonna go cut one down because really. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna pick up the wood right now because I don't need it. Okay, I said I wasn't going to, but that's because I missed the bell bag. That's okay. Alright. Now let's go over here to... Yup. Yup. Dee-ba-dee-ba-dee. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Alright. Now, this is where my secret beach is at the back. So, when I was picking the island, so this is a restart. This is a restarted island from my other one. My original island on the Switch was called Clouderton, so for anybody that doesn't know, a clouder is a colony of cats. And I had basically finished what I wanted to do with that island. It was a rainbow island, that was the theme. And I wanted to start another island, but I did not want to get another Switch. I already did that once. I have the original Switch, which is my main one, and then I have this one, which is an Animal Crossing Switch. It's the Animal Crossing version with the little Nook dudes on the front of it, the white one. So I thought, I don't really want to start again, because that's just crappy. So I will just restart the whole island. I don't want to buy another one. I'm getting my app out right now so that I can tell what's real and what's fake, because stuff, you know, is stuff. Because red is crooked. let's be honest. He's very crooked. I think Starry Night is one that is real. The twinkling painting. But I don't know if I have it. Yes, it is always genuine and I don't have it, so I'm just going to stop there and buy that one. This app is the ACNH Planner app on Android. I use it for literally everything because it just rocks. So I'll do that and then he'll mail it to me. I got really close to the microphone there because my phone is beside the microphone. Sorry. Move that because I don't need it. There we go. But I also want to see this tub thing that he's got over here. Anyway, so I restarted, and when I was looking to pick my island layout, there was a few things that I wanted. I wanted a longer pier for when Captain comes. I wanted, because you can fish off the pier, right? There's fish that are specifically only found fishing off the pier. And the longer the pier is, the more chance you have of getting them, because there's just more room. I wanted a peninsula that wasn't round, because a lot of them are round. I wanted like a flat one, if that makes sense. I wanted my secret beach to be easily accessible. A lot of the time they're in the middle of the back of the island, so they're like behind 2 levels of cliff, and then you have to figure out how to get to them. I don't really want to pay $11,000 for a cabin seat there, dude. So it's that kind of thing. Like, I had all my must-haves. I also wanted resident services to not be too far from the airport and to be somewhat centered, because if it's too far from the airport, it's just hard to build it all together with what I'm trying to do. So I managed, after I restarted 7 times, it took me, I'm lost. Where'd I go? There I am. It took me 7 tries, because when you get to the part where you see your map, then you can turn off the game, like go back to the home screen and restart the game, and it doesn't save anything, so you can get more map choices by going back through it. So I did that. Oh, excuse me, I can't even believe these yawns. Anyway, so I did that 7 times before I finally got the one I wanted. And the other thing I wanted is I had to have anything but cherries. I had an island that I really liked the layout of, and I liked the starter villagers, and I was happy. And then I realized that the native fruit was cherries. Now these cherries that you see on the screen here are not the native fruit. Those are ones I planted, so I'm okay with those because you gotta have the fruit. But I did not want cherries because my native fruit on my main island is cherries. What I wanted was anything but. So I ended up with pears on this island. See, pears. Which is okay. Pears are what I had on Clouderton, so that was fine. And I also wanted either a green or an orange airport. And I ended up with a green airport because I had a blue one on Clouderton and I have a yellow one on Serenity. So I was like, I want something different. If I'm going to do this, I want to, have all the options. So that was fine. So I ended up getting everything I wanted. The other thing I wanted was lots of water. This is going to be a very naturalized looking island. And I love the fact that there's 3 distinct sets of waterfalls, and 2 of them are sort of on the end, and that one in the middle is a double. It comes from the top cliff down. It's just so cute, and I love how the river goes through the middle. I'm not going to be changing a whole lot of this. The reason I'm yawning so much is because my body is telling me I'm not getting enough oxygen because I'm talking so fast. Thank you, COVID. So I'm not going to be changing a whole lot about how this this map is laid out because I'm really liking it. So that's good. So anyway, so now that we've done all that, we bought our art for today. I got this square bathtub. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I really liked it. I've used it in builds on the DLC, the Happy Home Paradise, when I'm designing villager homes. I've used it there before, so I really like it, and I know it can be customized into a couple different things. There's a very, very good bug right there, and I want it. So I'm gonna see. It just flew through her face, but that's okay. There it is. Oh my god, I turned sideways. Ah, I'm having a lag. My computer's like, no. There we go. Marty's very happy that I caught that. I didn't realize he has the very unfortunate thing on his shirt, too. Okay, so on the back of his shirt, he has a little brown mark. I didn't realize that that was there. It looks like a little asterisk. Well, on the rug in his house, it's like a little, I think it's a bear on its face. It looks like a bum in the air with a tail, and that is not placed above it. It's placed below it, so it looks like something unpleasant. But I didn't realize it was on the back of his shirt, too. It looks a little different on the back of his shirt, to be honest. Awesome. Oh my god. Animal Crossing. He's a Sanrio He's a Sanrio villager, so he was only available through the Sanrio amiibo cards, which are the cards that you can buy and like scan the characters into the Switch. There's a reader on the one joystick. Okay, so what are we doing? I keep getting stuff and then I keep having to go and put stuff away. I love this little like shed thing that I can just go, because I can put multiple things away all at once. 1, 2, 3. Cool. I don't know what's going on back there, but... Oh, she's working out. Okay. It's like, does she need medical attention? What's happening? Oh, these villagers. So, there's crap all over my island. Like, this looks like, you know, the neighbor that nobody likes that leaves their junk all over their yard. Yeah. That's... Oh, there's another good bug over there. Good lord. That's what this looks like, because, again, the island is new and not at all... Get back here. Not at all ready to go. But you need a certain amount of items placed to get your 3-star rating so that you can get KK Slider. He comes every Saturday to sing. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that you unlock by getting 3 stars. So... I just randomly, everything I got, I literally just placed somewhere because I was like, it's a crap heap, whatever. I need to do this. Which is kind of funny. And I thought, nobody cares. I'm gonna clean it up later. And that's, you know, what you do is you place everything everywhere and then you clean up the mess later. So, now we're at the airport. I need a drink. I'm a nervous flyer, apparently. And the neighbor is back with his very loud car. Okay. Oh, it's so obnoxious. He also has one of those big diesel trucks. And he likes to sit and rev it in his driveway. Compensating for something, sure. Ugh, so obnoxious. Between that on one side and the motorcycle on the other, I swear. I need to move. That's okay. All I keep thinking is if they hear anything coming out of my house, they must just wonder what the heck goes on in here. Good lord. That is really the most obnoxious noise. Alright. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're on Harv's Island. So normally I run back here and I find out who's got what, because usually Red's over here. But he's on my island today. I've already checked Pix, I don't need anything there. I don't really feel like dealing with Katrina today. Let's see what Sahara has. She has wallpapers and flooring and rugs and stuff. Does she have anything I want? Ooh, yes, I wanted this one, the Magic Circle flooring. I like this one. It does neat things when you turn the lights off. Because it's supposed to be like haunted or something. I don't know. Alright, how's that? That's good. What else do you got? The circuit board flooring that goes with the server room wall, which I already have. The stage rug is fun. I don't think I have that one. So my whole goal right now, as I grind, is just to build up items and flooring and walls and stuff, so that I can have stuff to choose from, I guess, when I'm building. Because I gotta do the interior of the house as well as the exterior. Alright, so, over that. Now, this couple at the back here is Reese and Cyrus. They're going to be in two places at once, because they're right there, but they're also going to be up here at their wedding event. So June is wedding month on Animal Crossing, and you get to design their anniversary photos in the Photopia studio here with Harv. And you do it every day, and it's like 10 items, and you have to use the same 10 items to do whatever she tells you she wants you to do. And you get crystals and stuff. I don't even know why I'm doing it again. But it's fun. What was it first? She wants a chic set. Awesome. So we have to use a variation on the items. Okay. And the trick is... Yes, dear. The trick is to use as many of the items in the set as you can. So we start with the table, and we customize them because she said she wanted chic, so we'll do that. I think last time I had the ceremony on this side and the reception on the other side, so I'll do it the opposite way this time. I don't know. I'm just trying to be as original as I can with the same 10 pieces of furniture. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here. There's that. I don't know how this works, but... I always get the most random thoughts when I'm adjusting, when I'm decorating. It's like, why would I put the chairs in front of them? They need an aisle to walk down. But then I'm like, no, because we're trying to fit everything into one room, because apparently, you know, we're on a budget today. They want everything in one room. They don't, but that's what I've decided to do. So I feel like they could like walk down the middle there and then just sit here. Like this. That's too close. Is it? It is. Like this. That chair's turned around. There we go. When you're trying to figure out how to design the same room over and over and over, try to be, you know, somewhat detailed, but not repetitive. I use Animal Crossing to zone, and that's what I'm trying not to do. I was watching YouTube the other day, and there's a YouTuber, he calls himself Switchforce, his name's Zach, and he does a lot of the update stuff on what's coming for Nintendo specifically, and he's a big Animal Crossing YouTuber. Like, his whole thing is Animal Crossing, or it was for a while. He's not so much anymore because the game's 2.5 years old, but the clickbait title was that Nintendo was going to delete our islands. And I was like, wait, what? And I remember thinking, it's so clickbait, because no, they're not. Because if you look back at the other Animal Crossing games, like New Leaf and Wild World and all the way back, they don't delete anything. But we have a time travel mechanism in this game that you can go forward so many years. And somebody figured out that it stops at December 31st, 2060, which means they're not going to be publishing the yearly calendar changes past then. I mean, 2060 is quite a ways away. We're talking, 35 plus years. So, not that big a deal. But the clickbait title made it sound like they were gonna just take away the islands right now. And, and I just kept thinking, how many people did he completely freak out with that title? Like, that's not even fair, dude. But, how many people clicked on the video because that was the title? We kind of do that on GWA too, right? We put clickbait titles, but it's more that we want people to know what's going on in the audio. But this was very clearly clickbait, and I couldn't believe. I was like, they're gonna what now? And it was almost like not a panic, but like I was concerned. I was like, are they actually? Because companies have been known to do, interesting stuff like that when they feel that they're justified. And I mean, Nintendo knows that other than, I think, Mario Kart, Animal Crossing is like their biggest selling title ever. I'm sure the pandemic had something to do with that, but yeah, so that was a total moment. So then I just went on and watched my tarot readings anyway, because if I'm gonna look into the future, I'm gonna do it in a way that makes sense to me. And no, I don't actually believe that tarot is looking into the future for real. That's not what it's for, at least not to me. Oh goodness. There we go. This isn't great, but it'll do, I guess. I don't even know. Oh my. Alright. So we'll get the table here. And even though it's not centered, I think I'm okay with it because it's more... Yeah, I'm still okay with it because as long as you have a bunch of items in the room, she's going to tell you she loves what you did anyway. So, like, it almost feels useless to worry about the little details. I do worry about the details though, because that's what I do, but, Okay, and then I want stuff on the walls. Not that wall because it's really busy. There's only one wall decoration too. It's this plant thing. Looks like a giant bouquet, but I could put one over each table, but that feels like overkill to me. Let's see how it looks. Okay, what do we think here? It's really too bad that we lost the stream from last time, because the chat last time was really lively. When I did the DLC, so I went over to Paradise Planning to build vacation homes so that I can unlock more items to use for my actual builds. I ended up building a voice studio for a mouse that I have kicked off my, that was a voice break, great. That I've kicked off my island. She was one of my starter villagers on this Switch when it was Clouderton. She was one of the first villagers that I had. Her name was Bella. She's a horrible little mouse. She looks evil. And she wanted a singing studio. She wanted someplace she could go to sing. and the items that she asked for made it look like a karaoke bar. But I did my best. And just the rage about this mouse that we were laughing about in the chat was really funny. I'm really actually quite not happy that the stream didn't save. So, because that was a good one. Okay, now I just have to change me because I'm in the picture. I only have like one dress that works for this color scheme. I'll put it on. Yeah, my hair isn't working here too much, but that's okay. What are they gonna do? Kick me out? That'll work. Okay. Sit in the chair. There we go. I was struggling. The struggle was real. Now I can't move them back anymore because the arch is there. Okay. So yes, Miss Bella got her her voice studio, and I was actually quite happy with how it came out, but we were getting quite ragey with that mouse. And I kind of loved it, but that's okay. Because she had it coming. She was horrible. That's okay. Alright, let's take this picture so that I can leave these two. Oh, not that one because his eyes were closed. There we go. She only ever looks at one. Like, you can take a bunch, but she only ever looks at the last one, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna grab a breath mint. It's a throat lozenge. Alright. Oh my gosh, does she like it? Oh, there we go. Perfect. She's happy. That's the main thing. Okay. So now that's done, I can get out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these heart crystals because I don't use them. Like, you can only use them with her husband to trade them in for things from him. So, like, what do you do? Right? Alright. Oh, Harriet came back. Harriet's the pink-haired poodle there. She does hair. Harriet, haha. Okay. I think we can go right to work from here. I mean, I know we can, but I think that's a good idea. I am ready. Oop. Let's do it. Let's see who we get on the beach. I was calling some of the characters Uggos, and the chat last time was having a hoot with it. Okay, my little green plane in the corner. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, there's Nico. Oh, goodness. I see two that I'm not overly impressed with. Oh, three. That's okay. The thing is, it doesn't matter how ugly the villager is, it depends on what they want for their house, because it depends on the items. So, like, Bella, the mouse, for instance, we called her bitch mouse, by the way. She wasn't the cutest thing. In fact, she was distinctly far from it. But she... Oh, his was good. His was good, too. He's a kid. He wanted a photography studio. So anyway, Bella isn't a cute villager, but the items that I got from her build, like I unlocked the laptop and some other things, was so worth it. So it doesn't matter how ugly the villager is, it's what they come with that matters. So, let's see. Oh. Now, if I was inviting these lovely creatures to live on my island, that would be a different story, but I'm not. What did we get? Open the bottle and see what we get. A gold vase. I don't know, do we have that one? We don't have that one. Cool. I like it when we get new ones. Alright. The dirt cat is having a bath and looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm sitting here talking to myself instead of them for once. I'm just adjusting here. I have these pad things on the arms of my chair to make the armrests taller. And they slip really easily. So it always sounds like I'm like moving the whole chair. I'm getting the gears from the cat because apparently I'm not supposed to talk about him. Little does he know. Alright. Oh my goodness. So this is why I love Paradise Planning, because I get to buy a toothbrush cup. Like, that is not something I could buy on the other island. And the bird thing. I can never remember what these are called. It's a water bird. Okay, well that's original. And then the bistro table. The bistro table is one that I've been looking for because it fits in so many different things. So I have one on my other island that I put in a build. I believe it was Zucker's house. I built him a little restaurant outside of his house, and I used the bistro table. Okay. Let's see how we do. Whoop. Okay, now I get to go and see what each of these lovely creatures wants. She just wants a relaxing home, so that's going to be a lot of boring items. A cool cabin, alright. A place where you can smoke and barbecue his food. He wants a place where he could eat his peaches. And he wants to make food. Alright. So which of these is going to give me the items that I want? These are all about food, and I don't really need a lot of the food items. I don't know what she would offer with that. Let's try this guy. Admiral. A cool cabin. I wonder. I have the, I unlocked the partition walls too now, so I can create, like, rooms. Alright, let's see. Okay. Interesting. Well, I get the feeling this is going to be either a really simple one or a really challenging one, because I want to make it good, but it's going to be very basic. He wants a cool cabin. He had a fan, so I'm guessing he wants something summer. Maybe we put him in the desert. I like this one. Alright, here we go. Okay. Well, not terrible. Oh, apparently this is my first build where the decorating, or the boxes were in the yard when we got here. He says aye aye, that's really funny. Okay. Let's see what we got in the boxes. Beep. Water pump. And whatever that thing is. The bamboo noodle slide. Sure. Not where my mind went, but okay. Alright. What did we get? Oh, we got the doghouse. Okay, we're gonna give him a doghouse. So the doghouse is really kind of a creepy item, actually, because when you click on it, there's two bright red eyes that come out of it. Like, you can see them, which is kind of funny. You would not expect that, but here we are. Stacked fish containers. Is he fishing out of that little pond? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, but we'll give him one. And we'll keep it in the green. I feel like I want green to be a big theme here. And we'll put it back here. And I know bamboo doesn't typically grow in these conditions, but I feel like I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to. So we're going to give them, I always give them some kind of a fence up at the front because I don't like leaving their property wide open. I know it's irrational, but it just kind of works. There we go. So we'll give them a bamboo fence. There we go. Whoop. And we'll fence in the doggo to a point. Okay. It's always weird with this one because it doesn't go right up to the house. It kind of stops, but that's fine. Okay. So, how do I want to... This thing is weird. We're going to put it off to the side. I'm not sure what he does with that, but okay. And whoop, his water pump. I don't know how. I'm gonna put it beside the house because I feel like he'd be pumping the water. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this. Like a lot. Yay, the wheat field! Okay, so the wheat field is an item that I've been dying to get. For my island. Like a lot. Because I'm going to be doing my island as forest core. But it's going to be rainbow forest core. So... what the hell is rainbow forest core, right? Well, forest core obviously is just forest. I want it to look as natural as possible. With trees and greenery, and it's going to look like nature formed it, not man-made. But what I want to add, I'm trying to place this, what I want to add is count 1, 4, 5. What I want to add is color. So my previous island that I demolished to start this one was rainbow, but it was like intense rainbow, like full on color, vibrant, the whole 9 yards. So what I want to do for this one is I want it to be a little more laid back, and I want the rainbow to be like the flowers, the pathways. But I want it to look like nature put it there, not like I did, if that makes sense. So the wheat fields, this thing that I'm dragging around here, has been one of my must-haves since I decided that was going to be my theme. But I don't even have this on my other island. So, like, I'm kind of over the moon right now. because then I can at least get it on this island if I need it. Or at least I can when I unlock Wilbur. Because... Wilbur? No. Wardell, sorry. Wilbur is one of the dodos that handles the flying. No, Wardell is the walrus in the office at Paradise Planning. And eventually you can just buy stuff from him. So I can't wait until I can just buy stuff from him and get the wheat fields. So that is the goal. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just playing. Okay. What is this? I'm gonna give him a well. Because he's in the freaking desert. I don't know what to do with that noodle slide thing. It's weird. But that's okay. What else you got? I feel like he would have rocks. Right? Yeah. Answered my own question. I'm not sure why he would have rocks. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Put the little one in the corner beside the dog. Must be a very clean dog, because there's nowhere to poop in this yard, but if it's anything like mine, it's gonna poop. That's the joys of having a 100+ pound dog. They poop a lot. That's okay though. I don't really want to give him those. So I kind of love this, but I don't know where I put it because it's kind of big and yeah. I feel like he would use it as like a yeah, but then you can't see anything. What do I want to do here? It's a cute idea, but it's too big. So we will nix that idea and go to the next. What else you got? What else are we working with? This I can do. I feel like this is better. Yes. He would have... Oh, he likes it. I love it when the little heart goes above their heads. There we go. Now I know I just did a build... I can't remember if it was this island that had the wash tub. Let me find out. Because if I can put the wash tub in front of the... I think it might be a table item. If I can put the wash tub in front of the clothesline, that will look significantly better. I think it might be. Or I just passed it already. Let's see, shall we? We're looking for a wash. There it is. Ha! Old-fashioned wash tub. See, I feel like he would have one of these. Does that make sense? Makes sense. Whoop. One too many. Oh my gosh, I did it again. There we go. Perfect. Now, we need something in this little wide open space over here. Let me see what I got. What would go in that little space? Bench? Sure. How much space is there? And then if I do this somewhere, Because that's the bench and this is like the table thing, right? And then there's a, yeah, oop, there it is. Seriously? Oh, these are cool. I don't need the table thing. I forgot these stand on the ground. I always forget that because I think that they're table lamps, but they're not. So if I put one on either end of the bench, and he can come and like sit out here and just chill. I wish I could put the stuff on an angle because that feels like it would be so much better. One last thing I want out here. There we go. I just want like random weeds and stuff, you know? There. Whoop. Get where I put you. Mind of its own, apparently. Okay, so you always have to hit the weeds a couple times to get the one that you want because they're different, like, sizes and stuff. And the weeds they can walk on too, right? So it doesn't really matter. Eh? Perfect. I think that's interesting. Okay. I always take the picture out here so that the picture on the app is the inside. Yeah. And we'll get rid of us. And perfect. Okay. There's the picture of the outside. Nothing to write home about, but it works. All right, let's do the inside. My goodness. Okay, so I don't know how I want to do this because I feel like it's going to be an uphill climb here. All right. So let's look at the walls. See what's in here. Oh yes, the fan, because it's apparently hot, which we're in the desert, so that makes sense, right? Let's see what walls we got to work with. Because I like doing... Seriously, hold still. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I got an idea. Yay! Let's do this and this. And what is this? I don't like that so much, but maybe this. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to take a couple of these. Where's my fan? Fan got stuck. There we go. Do this. And we do this. Haha. Perfect. Now, what else do I want to do here? I need something to make it look like a window. I could use the jail bars because I can customize them. If I make them copper, that'll work. I really like this technique because when they introduced accent walls, it became a really good way to use other ideas. Like, how do I explain this? You can have your room, but you can also, you don't have to have like a window. You can have this and look like you're outside, right? So it kind of opened up a whole world of design. This isn't going to stay here, but I'll set it here for now. for what we can do, which is great. I freaking love it. So, but then we get to be clever. I feel like, is this big enough? How big is this? Could I put the bamboo partition here? I could, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make it this color. Ooh, perfect. Kind of love it, not gonna lie. Although, I want to see what it looks like with the lighter color. There. Yep, that's better. That's much better. Because it's the same color as the stuff around the top. I like the dark bamboo, like the dark brown, but this is much better for the stuff around the top. Perfect. Ooh, look at that. It's so good. I love that you can see the clouds moving too. Okay. Now, let's see what else we're given to work with here. The yellow bamboo mats. The light bamboo rug. I want to see what that looks like. Yep, that works. I kind of like that right there, actually. Alright. So we're going to move the bed. Because I feel like he would have like a sitting area right there. So we're going to do that first. And build out from the window that he's looking at. If that makes sense. If not, just smile and nod and trust me. Ew, we got some ugly cushions. I think we're gonna leave the green. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Is there a more yellow version of this though? You know what though? This kind of matches the... Yeah, it does. Sort of the trim on the door there. So we're gonna just leave this like this. I know, I'm so descriptive. We're gonna leave this the color that it originally is, these little seats on the floor. Like that. And then we're gonna take the bamboo lamp. It's called a floor lamp. I don't know why I keep thinking it has to sit on something. It's just like, you get something in your head and you're just like, oh yeah. And no matter what you do, you know rationally that that's not right. Like, you know, but it doesn't compute. It's kind of where I'm at, but it's fine. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And then I'm gonna put his little fan in the corner on the stool, and I'm gonna put one in each corner. But I don't like the blue. I think I'm gonna... There. So that he has a way to get in and out, because if I do that and put the tables, or put the stools there, he's not gonna be able to get in. Which is not the idea. Perfect. Okay. So I'll put one in each corner. I'm all about the symmetry here, because I love symmetry. Stop it. Keeps trying to put it in the wall, and then when I won't let it, it's like, no, you can't do that. Alright, let's see what other colors. I know there's an orange one of this, but I don't know what else. Alright, the green one works. As well as any. It's better than blue. In this room. Excuse me, sir. Apparently this is a floor item as well. What is with this thing and only giving us floor fans? Goodness. Alright. So we're gonna do this. Apparently I don't have a choice. Dude. Okay, that is in the corner. I don't really want it blowing at the wall, though. Oh, too many. There we go. Okay. So, how's that look? I need something there to add dimension because it's really flat with them sitting on the floor and the lanterns being on the floor. All right. So, we gotta build some levels here. I was counting on the fan to build the levels. Actually, what I can do, I'll move the fans. I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna put these in this corner, and I'm gonna put those stools back. Because I need something with height in that back corner because it's too flat. Everything's on the floor, and I don't like that. Like, does that make sense? It's okay. There we go. Okay. So I do that. Now, the question becomes, what can I put on it? Oh, okay. What have I got here? That will work. I could put this little dude. I don't know what this dude is. Oh, he's huge. And no. I love how my little dude there was getting all excited, and I'm like, no. Let's see, what do we have? They don't really give you a lot to work with here, do they? Okay. Can I put that on there? I don't know. Sure. A pot? Why do I feel like Winnie the Pooh all of a sudden? Okay, this is better. That works. And it sits. Good. Very good. Okay. I don't like the two fans up at the front, so I'm going to get rid of this one so I can build the bedroom over here. I'm going to put the bed up here. I don't always want the bed in the corner, though. See, I have so many ideas. I just don't know what I want to do with them all. It's a curse, really. I love the old style TV. That's cool. Ooh, the red. But it doesn't go anywhere in this room. The brown would, I think. How do I want to do this? See, I have to think about it because I've got a couple of ideas with ways I could go with this, and then there's like the rest of me that's like, really? Because, you know. Ooh. Where's all my Zen furniture? I just like whined. That was great. Let's sort this stuff alphabetically and see what else I have in the Zen. Because that light pattern is the same pattern that's on the wall. Do I really only have that one piece? Did they only give me the one piece from that collection? Awesome. Never mind. We'll make this light again. Doesn't quite match, but sure. Do I like this, or do I love that this matches the wall. This, like, my OCD is, like, fully happy right now. I'm going to get rid of this and put it in the corner with the bed. Apparently he can sleep with the, yeah. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, though. Because I like it, but I don't have room for it, and I don't want to make the room any bigger, because I feel like that's just not necessary. I love that he's nodding, but there's no, like, where to walk if I put that there. Okay, there is... There's a TV up here, an old style one. There it is. But I think the retro TV, I think that could work. Make it the lighter color. Totes. Totally works. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna center it on this wall. Yep, center it on this wall. And then, haha, there's method to my madness. What is this? How big is this? It's very big. I like that better than the bed. Like a lot, actually. Oh, it can be changed. Cool. And then what do I want on the scroll? I don't think I've ever worked with this one before. I like the mountain. Let's go with the mountain. Kind of what's on there. Okay. So... new plan. I love that I'm changing my plan every 5 minutes. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put the fan over here for now. I'll come back to it. I'm gonna do what I was gonna do over there, over here. Ooh, I like this better. Now, what I was looking for is the Zen cushion, because then I can customize it. Why are these so bright? See what patterns I have that will work. Oh, I know one. There it is. It's kind of the same color palette. But if I put it there, then he can watch TV with it. Can he get through there? Yes. Okay. Now, I'm not going to put anything on the walls, I don't think, because I don't think it needs it, but I am going to use that Zen hanging light, because I like it. It is one of the prettier pieces. This one here, the Zen light. I'm going to put 4 of them. 4. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. One last little detail, because I feel like if he was sitting there watching TV, he'd have a tea. But which one? That one. There. Okay. Can I get through there? Yes. Okay. This is it, I think. All right. So now we have to tell him that we're done. And then we're going to have to take pictures. And then it's going to be this little animation. Now, I love the animation because the animation is, it's like they're actually moving around like I have nothing to do with it. So I discovered that they're about 30 seconds long. And I can do a screen grab on my Switch for just that long. So it'll grab a 30-second video. And I know exactly the point where I have to do it to get it to save the whole thing, because I love it. This is my favorite part, is getting to see this. So let's see how it looks. Now, because I've used the partition walls and whatever this thing is up at the front, some of it'll be obscured. But like, he's in his little environment here. And I love that we can see that. He likes it. He likes it a lot. So if I hit it right now, then it saves the video. Successfully saved. Sounds really loud. There we go. Perfect. So now I have to take a picture for my photo album thing. But I get to move us. So I'm going to have us both looking out the window. And I need to change me because this outfit does not work in here. I need better pants though, because actually I kind of like the kimonos, but none of them work with what I'm wearing or with my hair or anything. I need pants. Pants. What is good with these? It should not be such a difficult decision. It's just one freaking picture. But this is kind of how I do everything, so. Alright, I can roll with that. Whatever. Okay. I just want to see them, like, looking outside. Okay. So I'll do this. Alright, I'm just trying to get the picture, because that's the problem when you do hanging stuff and stuff that, like, blocks. Because you can't really see what is out there, you know? So it's hard to get a sense of the entire room. When... There we go. I don't know. Fake it till you make it, right? Because when I go over here, it's going to be weird because they're like sitting here looking at... They look like they're in jail. Let's be honest. Alright. Now I need the good one for the actual... Because they only used the last one. It's kind of like Reese and Cyrus, right? There. Okay. Oh, he's dipping. He's over it. I love that he just like dipped. That was great. I can't talk to him because of where he is. He's like stuck. Excuse me, sir. I need you to move, please. You come here. I go. Hello. There we go. Now I can talk to him. He got himself stuck in the corner and I didn't have enough room to like slide back in there. There we go. Thank you. Yay. All right. Oh, I think we've accomplished a lot today. Oh, that was cute. I love the partition walls with the accent wall behind it. I did one on my other island that was like a moon. I put the moon in there and then the star accent wall, and then the inside was like the guy's house. And I loved it. Like, absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite builds I've ever done. And yeah, I was really excited when I got the partitions on this island because that means I can like do that kind of thing here. So we'll see what else I can get. Uh-oh, what milestone did I hit? It was my 10th home. Goodness. Ugh, now we gotta do a party. Don't they know I'm trying to wrap up my stream? Goodness. Oh, we're gonna party. Alright. Congrats on designing 10 homes. Yay! This was my 10th, wow. When you get to 30, you get like a beach party at the back with KK Slider and all the villagers partying out. I always take the... There we go. I always take a capture of them doing that. Because it's cute. I totally matched the room, too. Oh. Oh no, now they're gonna ask me to do the facilities. I can't remember if it's the cafe or the restaurant next. The cafe. Soon. Okay. Not right now, though. We have to go home. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Okay. She's just chilling on the floor there. Yep, I'm going home. Apparently I was supposed to hang out and party with them, but... Oops. Not today, boys. Thank you, bye! I always feel rude dipping on my own party, but... that stuff can just eat into a bunch of time. Who did they replace Admiral with? Well, those are the ones I had before. Paula. Alright. I don't know what her items are, so I'm not worried about it today. Alright, we're gonna head back, and that'll be that. So, and that was today's stream. I'm gonna wrap it up here because my throat's getting really sore, and I've been talking way more than I'm supposed to, especially because I recorded this morning. So, we'll get back to the island and I will wrap us up. My next one is coming up. I think it's this week, the end of this week. I'm going to try to do one of these every week, and maybe over the summer a few more than that, because I won't be recording as much. I'm going to take some time off. But we'll see when the new computer gets here. We'll see how it works. See what what damage I can do with that. All right. Oh, there's Miss Audie. I love her. She's very pretty. Okay, well, thank you very much for hanging out, everyone. It was a great stream. We had a great time. I did anyway. I hope you did as well. And I will see y'all in the next one. Take care, everybody. I want everybody to stay safe. Drink water, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you soon.